Donc, bonjour. Aujourd'hui, on va faire le titre qui dit que les adjectifs démonstratifs. Les adjectifs démonstratifs, that is a demonstrative adjective in a French language. That's what we want to look at. And demonstrative adjective is known as les adjectifs démonstratifs. That's the topic. Now, what is the definition of a demonstrative adjective? La définition est l'adjectif démonstratif fait la fonction d'adjectif dans une phrase. That is, it does the work of an adjective in a particular sentence. That's the meaning of what I've said in a French language, that is in the definition. Donc, that is, it performs the function of, the adjective will qualify noun in a sentence. That's the meaning of les adjectifs démonstratifs. Now, these are the demonstrative adjectives that we have in a French language. One, we have so, so. And the second one is c'est. Then the third one is set, C-O-T-T-O. Then we have the last one which acts as the plural form of the other three. That makes it to be four. That is c'est, the plural form. Donc, number one, now we go to so, C-O. That is the first one. To an adjective demonstrative d'objet masculine. That is, that one is used before an object that is masculine. Any object that you know that is masculine in French language, that is what you use that word so with. And I spell it again. So, C-O. That is this. It means this. Pour les choses proches. That is, you use this, T-H-I-X in English language. That's the meaning of so. You use it for the things that are near to you. You know, things that are near to you. That is, masculine objects that are near to you. Examples are, this boy. This boy in French language will now be so garçon. You know boy already. So garçon. Then we have B. Example B, we have this pencil. Pencil is a masculine object. You know, don't forget, we use that word so, adjective demonstrative, with masculine object. So crayon, that is in French. Then we have the third one there to be this tree, and that is so arbre. That is all these three examples here are masculine objects, and so on and so forth. Now we move on to the second example. Do. That is a set. C-O-T-T-O. That is un adjective demonstrative d'objet féminin. We normally use that one for feminine object. And we all know our feminine objects. We have been doing that one, especially in things in the class and things at home and things in the school, you know. So it is not all that new to us. So we have that one we normally use it for this. It also means this. And we normally use it for things that are near to us also. And that is example this woman, cette femme. We pronounce that one full because it is a vowel sound that is sending it. But that one, cette femme. Then example B, this lady, cette dame. And the third one is this girl or daughter. This girl or this daughter means the same thing in French. That is cette fille. But the best way for you to pronounce that one in terms of dictation is cette fille. But as in Nigeria, we accept it if you pronounce cette fille. Il n'y a pas de problème. There is no problem. Then we move on to the third example that we have there under the adjective demonstrative. Then we have c'est. It is pronounced as the same way as the plural form, c'est. That is C-O-T, but it is pronounced c'est, not set, unlike number two. Now we have, it is used with objects that is masculine and that start with vowel letters. Then we can also use it with any word that, though it may start with consonant letters, but it will be silent. That where we have H in English, and French people will pronounce it H. It will be silent while pronouncing them. French people will say silent, we say moe, moe. That is silent. That's the meaning of that. Examples of this. Okay, that's say now. Say ote means two forms. That is, it means this, and it also means that. This for things that are near to us, approach, and that for things that are eloy. That is, things that are far from us. Example 1. This or that man. This or that man. That one means if it is this man, that is setom. 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 But if that thing is far, you are referring to a particular man that is somewhere else from you, far from you, you will now point and say that man. Maybe you have been discussing about a particular man, that man over there. That is the meaning of say ote. The example 2, we have this or that wall clock. This or that wall clock. Set or lodge. Set or lodge. Because we believe that the sound that we hear there is or, as in number 1, setom. That T, the T in that French word, that is the demonstrative adjective word, is linked to that. It did not link with that consonant sound at all. It links with the vowel sound that follows the consonant sound H. So it started from O in English language, but French people pronounce that one as O. Setom. Setom. So if you want to link it, you just draw that thing that is T to O. That is letter O in English that is there. Setom. H is silent there, don't forget. Likewise in number 2, setologe. T is linked to that O also, pronounced as O in French language, setologe. Likewise in number 3, this or that hospital. This or that hospital. In French, we call it setopita. Setopita. Can you see? Then we have this or that onion. This or that onion. Don't forget, this kind of demonstrative adjective we are talking about in this number 3 may be things that is near to you or far. Then we have the 4th example here is this or that onion. This or that onion. Onion is pronounced as onion in French language. And mind you, it is starting with vowel sound, as been stated in the definition there, that you either use this se, the 3rd one, with a vowel sound, words that are starting with vowel sound in French language, or that it may start with consonant sound H. But when it is being linked, the word we heard there is a vowel sound, while the H will now be moe, that is smooth or silent in English language. So we have the 5th one there, this or that eye. This or that eye, one eye that we see, don't forget, because the 2 eyes will be yo in French, and it will not mean what we actually need to know here. So we have this or that eye, that is setoile, 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 oil, that is one eye in French language. And then we have the 6th one to be this or that egg. Egg is oaf in French language. Oaf, starting with vowel sound, because that is what we are really dealing with. This or that egg. What does that one, how do you pronounce that one in French language? Setov, setov, setov. When you link it, you will see that T, the last letter there, will link with a vowel sound also. Then the last example there is this or that uncle in English language. Uncle, you know, in all these private schools, you have uncle, uncle, uncle. So uncle in French language is unc in French language. So you have to call that one to be setong, setong. You link it together also. So that is for that. The 3 I've all mentioned are the examples of demonstrative adjective, adjective demonstrative. Then we have the last one, which is the plural form of all the first 3 that I've explained. Se, se, it is pronounced se. C-O-X. C-O-X in French, that's the spelling, that is C-E-X in English language. So that's se. Le pluriel de tout, c'est-à-dire, that is, that se is the plural form of the 3 forms that we have aforementioned. Why those ones are in singular form? So, set, se are in singular form. But that one, as I've said earlier on, means they are plural. Means the plural form of all those one. Then we have so that same one. Why we say the plural form? That is this or ou bien those. This or those. So when you want to write the plural form of all those things, you just put se to make their plural form. As in ces garçons, ces femmes, ces filles, all those one, it will mean these, or if they are far, those. All right, that is the plural form of the four. Then we have our assignments given to you. That is, you are to use that third form of demonstrative adjective, say ot, with any 5 masculine words that start with a vowel or silent h. That is the third example that I've given to you. Just give us 5 examples there. Of course, you will write inside your French note, and I will mark normally in the class. God bless you, but make sure you read. Any question we meet in the class possible. God bless you.